I really love Kundalini Yoga. It's one of the best friends you could have. For me, it's not just this art and science, which it is, which helps the body to perform in the way that it's meant to perform, to bring you the kind of energy and joy that you want in your life. But it goes deep enough to create a kind of healing and awareness of just how the body functions, an awareness of how just doing simple things you can gain so much energy and light and feeling of vitality and kind of as though you could do almost anything, you know. And that's a good feeling, especially in these times when there's so many challenges everywhere and we see things crumbling and falling apart that seem like they would last forever. It's good to know that somewhere in the midst of all of that, you have the power, you have the strength, you have the ability to sustain yourself, your grace, your integrity in a way that serves you and those around you as well. I remember teaching Kundalini Yoga to some teenagers in a high school many years ago. And these little kids, they were inner city kids, and it was in the gymnasium, and they all came in with their big coats on, you know, and not dressed like they were going to do gym at all, and sat down on the floor all kind of hunched over like this, caps and things on. And we gave them a very simple little kriya to do, which is a series of exercises, and then they had a nice deep relaxation, and most of them fell asleep. It's as though they hadn't had a chance to really ever let go or relax completely. And they just were snoring. And at the end, when I had to get them up to leave and go back to class because the bell had rung, and they were like in a kind of a daze, you know, just sort of sitting there looking at me. And I said, well, the bell's rung, it's time for you to go now, back to your class. And they were just looking at me like this, like they were in another place altogether. And finally this little kid got up and he said, wow, I feel like I could do anything now. I feel like I could do anything now. I thought, yeah, that's it. That's it. When you have a practice that you trust, that serves your life, that serves your day-to-day, that serves who you are as a person, that gives you the vitality to be able to withstand so many stressors and challenges in life, you feel like you can really manage it, you know? And that's a good feeling. And it's not just a feeling, it's real. I find that in all the years that I've been practicing, that some things have shifted tremendously in the way I deal with the things that confront me. I'm able to hold my space, not lose my integrity, not react so quickly or so often or at all sometimes now, but really to respond in a way that holds the balance of the event itself. When people are having difficulties and those difficulties are showered on top of me, you know, I'm more able to hold the space and allow that to shift without pushing against it. So there's a sense of confidence that I can do anything now, you know, that I can handle anything, that there's nothing so challenging that I couldn't deal with it, because my nervous system has been strengthened. If anybody's ever gotten on your nerves before, then you know in those times your nerves are not really very strong. They're not very steady, they're not balanced. They've been stretched to the point where they no longer have the elasticity, they have the flexibility to come back and support you. But in this practice, when we build a strong nervous system, it gives us the ability to withstand so much more pressure than the average person. And that doesn't mean just endure, grit your teeth and hang in there. It's really about being able to hold the space with grace and be true to yourself at the same time. Be true to yourself. Be who you are. Stand in the space of your life and be who you are. And honor that, who you are, and never feel you have to compromise to get over, And that comes because, for me, it's a daily practice. It's getting up every morning, taking a cold shower, doing my wake-up series, my sadhana, meditation, and yoga exercises that gives me a real good start of the day. And it's an investment in my life, the kind of life that I really want to live and want to share. So I share it a lot. I travel and I teach people in different places, in different countries, and under different circumstances. And it's nice to see the light go on, It doesn't matter what language you speak, what culture you're from, Africa, Mexico, Germany, Canada, Iceland, it doesn't matter. Everywhere we're all looking for the same thing. We're looking for a way to make sense out of life. And this practice really gives us the foundation to do that. And I find when I'm working with the inner city kids that they really get it. I mean, they're so ready for these teachings. And they're like little diamonds in the rough, They have so much creativity and talent and longing to have something meaningful happen to them and that they can share who they really are. And the light goes on in their little eyes, and I think, yeah, this is worth it, And it's good, because I wonder sometimes who's really at risk. They call these at-risk kids, but who's really at risk? We are. We're at risk. We're at risk of losing scientists and philosophers and artists and great thinkers and, entrepreneurs, because they don't have the foundation that they were born to have so that they could share what they came here to share. And so giving them this teaching of Kundalini Yoga, showing them how to breathe and how to think, gives them a chance to do their life in a way that we all benefit. So I hope you enjoy your practice and that you keep going, you keep up, you keep trying, and you never let anything stop you from serving yourself in this way, because your generations will also be benefited by the work that you do. So keep going.